Brent, okay, Juneteenth is happening this Thursday, and the Booker T. Washington National Monument is hosting a multi-day event to highlight the day in history. So today with us, we have Jim Bailey and John Mitchell with the National Park Service joining us, and we're so happy to have you here. Thank you for coming on to the show.
We're happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes. So celebrating Juneteenth has been a tradition for you all for the last 25 years. This is the 26th celebration. I know a lot of people have heard about Juneteenth, but Jim, if you could explain what it's all about and why this day is important to recognize.
Absolutely. Well, it's the 160th anniversary of Juneteenth, which occurred on June 19th, 1865, when the Federal Army arrived in Galveston, Texas to enforce the Emancipation Proclamation at the end of the Civil War.
Mm-hmm. Very powerful stuff, and we know there's a really powerful connection right with Booker T. Washington.
Exactly. So it's also the 160th anniversary of the emancipation of Booker T. Washington at the age of 9. So our national monument it's not just the landscape of slavery, it's the landscape and a site of emancipation. And so what happened in Texas on Juneteenth happened at Booker T. Washington National Monument, or the Burroughs Plantation, sometime in April or May of 1865, and spread throughout the South, culminating in Texas. So we'll be observing the 160th anniversary of both of those events for 4 days.
I think this is a great way for you to bring that education to your families, somebody who says, I didn't know this was right in my backyard, too.
Exactly. And one of the neat things that we're doing this weekend to help with that is we're placing and dedicating 11 brand new signs throughout the park. And we'll be dedicating those at noon on Friday, but you can come and read them with your family or walk the trails at any time.
Excellent. So we have days of events, and there's also a lot of culture and celebration too. John, I know you're very excited about the day and the lineup happening on Saturday. Talk to me about what we can expect.
So Saturday is going to be a great day. We have gospel music the whole day. So if you like gospel music, we invite you to come out. We have the Mickens. They were there last year, and they performed. The performance was outstanding. We have Pastor Yancey and One Accord. They're from the Portsmouth area. We have the legendary Napa Singers. They're from Winston-Salem. We have the Joy Bells, who've performed here 3 or 4 times. We also have In View, and we also have a choir who's from Lovely Valley, next to the park. But more than that, we have a group who's here today and will be performing, that has been to Juneteenth ever since we started.
That is
the Spiritual Seven Gospel Singers.
I know. We're so lucky to be able to hear from them in just a little bit. Why is it important to have this mix of history and the educational aspect? You have such great programs happening throughout the weekend as well, but also this cultural aspect as well when it comes to the art and performance.
Here, well, at Booker T, back in the day, if you know anything about slavery, or have read about slavery, old hymns and gospel hymns were very important to get people through the day. Singing an old gospel song help you to get through that pain and suffering.
And Washington, later on in life, as the principal of Tuskegee University, talked to his students and said, hey, when you're going through a hard time, sing the old songs. So it's something that stayed with him later on in life and that he tried to pass down to other generations. So it's only natural that we make that connection at the park in 2025.
Yes. And I think we are the lucky ones to benefit from all of this, learning about the history, and then also being able to experience all the beautiful music that's going to happen on Saturday. When it comes to supporting our national parks, especially Booker T. Washington National Monument, what do you want people to know? How can we kind of keep this legacy going for generations to come?
Sure. Just understand that the national parks belong to you. They belong to all of us. The monument was created in 1956 by Congress as a public memorial to Booker T. Washington. And I think that in the National Park Service, we talk about the power of place. You can read about something in a book, you can look at a picture, but nothing replaces going and being on the actual ground And so this weekend you can go and you can stand on the spot where Booker was emancipated. You can ponder, you can contemplate, you can dream.
I love that, and be able to kind of walk through that moment and get the chills of being back there. So both of you, thank you for making the trip over. Best of luck over the next several days. Yes, we're very excited. And of course, when we come back from this break, we're going to have a performance from the Spiritual Seven coming up.